Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Nikki. I am a homeschooling mom to my only child
And
in the 2nd grade.
we have a doggy watching us too. Come on.
She always has to say hello and be in the video with us. And this is
Lucy.
Lucy.
It's so called a liquor face.
She's almost 2 years old and she's still crazy. Do not mind the chaos behind me. I'm organizing. All right, down.
I hope
Okay.
they don't.
Today we want to talk to you about our February books. The books that were kind of big hits for February. And I have a little guest here with me today. Because she's the one who read these books. So I figure no better than to have her go ahead and share her thoughts about these books. So yeah, let's start with a wolf called Wander. I bought this for her, or maybe you got it for Christmas. I don't remember. You've had it a while now. But I kind of encouraged her to just like pick it up and start reading, and she honestly finished it like super fast. She could not put it down. It was so good. So do you want to talk about what the Wolf of Wander is about?
Well, first of all, she starts as a pup. She starts as a baby.
She starts as a baby. Well, that's good. And what else? What is her name? Wander?
But her real name's Swift, but it's a boy.
Oh, so this is based, oh, right. This book was based on a true story of a wolf named OR7 and called Journey. She was a wild wolf who traveled a remarkable 1,000 miles across the Pacific Northwest. And on the back it shows a picture. So tell us about Wander.
Well, mostly about Wanda is that it's very exciting, and you really want to just not listen to your parents and go on to the next chapter because it's so good and you want to know what happens next.
Yeah. So you wanted to stay up late and keep reading.
Yes, because it's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, no one would be able to stand that.
So what happens throughout, like what are some of her journeys in the book that won't give away the book too much?
Well, she lost her family.
Oh, so she lost her family. So she's off wandering on her own.
That's why I called her Wanda.
That's why they called her Wander. So I'm guessing she has to go through a lot of things on her own.
It's a
boy. On his own that make him like scared and nervous and stuff.
Yeah.
So they basically threw this into a fiction book and kind of created these wolves to speak. So does Wander speak and have thoughts and stuff?
I don't think they speak. I just think she's just talking so we can understand them, but I don't think...
Well, now it's a she.
I said he.
Oh, I heard you say she.
Whatever, I can't really explain it. Sorry, guys.
So, let me see.
It's not there.
Oh, so it's being told in like the wolf's point of view.
Yes.
So it's like Wander talking the whole time.
Yes.
Ah, gotcha. So this book does have illustrations. And it is a New York Times bestseller. So are there any other names or characters in the book? Or is it just Wander?
Maybe just Wanda and her brothers and sisters.
Yeah. What about, like, how many stars would you give this book?
1,000,000.
1,000,000. You loved it that much? Yeah, I would agree, because any book that's going to keep her up reading deserves 1,000,000 stars. Because she was just glued. I mean, she probably finished this book in like couple days. Yeah, it was not long. So then this book, I think it's on like the inside page or something like that.
Here, what are you looking for?
I got it. Thank you.
What are you looking for?
Well, somehow she figured out that there was another book in the series called A Whale of the Wind.
A wild.
No, a whale of a whale.
And it also shows you right here, I think. I think it shows in one of these pages. I think it shows.
Oh wow, they have a map in there too.
Anything to know about wolves?
Wolf behavior. So it's educational as well.
Where is it? Here, it shows the journey.
Oh, it shows. Okay, we're back to Wolf of Wonder.
Sorry.
It shows the journey through where the pup went.
Well, it was also grown up when it
Right.
happened.
But if you see here, it has about wolves. So,
And like their play and everything.
yeah, so it teaches them about the wolves as well, which is really cool. It has wolf tracks. It has a picture of what wolf tracks look like.
And pups.
And pups.
And
Anyways, let's go on to Whale of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
So this book is probably
the same
bigger.
as Wanda. It's bigger, but it's the same It's the same as Wanda.
So she took this on our trip to North Carolina, and she pretty much finished it by the time we got home. So this is the same author, but different story. And this one's about
a whale.
a whale.
Mm-hmm.
So A Whale of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more.
Well, the character's name is Vega or Vega, maybe. I don't know.
Probably Vega.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like an orca. She loses her family just like Wanda does. And she like explores. It's like everything. It's like it describes everything in like Wanda's book. It's everything about Wanda except it's in the same different animals.
So it's just like Wander in the sense that it's coming. The point of view is the whale. The whale's talking throughout the whole thing. And what kind of things does she discover on her journey?
That I can't really know. She doesn't really.
What does she come in contact with? She's in the wild. Does she meet a friend? Is she with her siblings?
She is with one of her siblings.
She's with one of her siblings.
One of them, like a brother or something, came there.
I mean, really cool illustrations in this
It even
book as
has
well.
a wolf, and I think that's Wanda too.
Yeah, maybe. Are they connected?
Yeah, it shows it right on the like titles.
No. I mean, do they know each other?
No,
or
I
it's
don't
just a
think-
separate book?
I think it's just a separate book.
Gotcha. So it also has Vega's
Journey as well.
journey map, which is kind of cool, and it really goes into whale facts as well in here. The open ocean and stuff like that. So really, I think really cool. Was it as good as A Wolf Called Wander?
A little different, but it was still good.
Would you rate this one 1,000,000 stars too?
Maybe just 900 stars. It's not really the same. Oh, and by the way, they also lose their parents as well, and in both books they don't find their parents.
So the thing that really bothered you the most about this is knowing that it was sort of based on true stories and not knowing the outcome. Like the way it ends, it just ends, and I think she was really looking forward to some closure there. and knowing
Like a second book with it.
right, like a second book or something like that. But unfortunately, this is it. So if you're looking for a really big chapter book that's engaging, that's from an animal perspective, that's good and has educational value, it talks about the animals, it teaches you about the animals, I would definitely consider these two books. Were you scared in any of them reading them? No, so it's not like scary or anything.
But maybe to readers, if they buy the book, I don't know, maybe to them. But I don't think it's like that. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But maybe to them.
So one other book that I was hoping to get done in February, but we did not get done with it, is Where the Mountain Meets the Moon.
Good remembering the title.
I know, I've always mix up the title.
Like Where the Dragon Meets the Moon. Where
or
the moon
something like that.
Yeah, Where the Moon Meets the Dragon.
Yeah, I got it right. Probably because I read it. Anyways, we're almost halfway through. And I don't know, like, I'm really liking the book so far. I know it's a different type of read for us, but I'm enjoying the storyline. It's really kind of giving us perspective as what they go through, and knowing that they don't have money and not a lot of...
Don't spoil the story.
I'm not.
You just told them they didn't.
I don't even know how it ends. I can't spoil it. How would we describe this book? How would we say, what is it about?
Mostly like a family in a village that is poor with like zero money.
Yeah. And they can't grow anything on their mountain, right? Because it's the fruitless mountain, or that's what it's called. So it's this little young girl named Minley who takes you on a journey, and she meets a dragon. So I'm not really giving that away because that's kind of on the cover. So yeah, it's very cool to see from a child's perspective how, you know, she goes about and how her parents react and what her parents do and how they are, and how it's kind of bringing along the fact that, you know, we as a society have storytelling in us, where we tell stories about either things that are true or things that we like to call make-believe, or like, what are they, like fables, or what are
non-fiction?
No, not non-fiction.
Fiction, I guess. Because it's not
no,
really real.
like Cinderella stories. You know, like we paint these pictures and really want some of these kids believe that they're true.
You think that's like a Cinderella story? No. It's not like a Cinderella story.
No, I'm not saying it's Cinderella and it's about princesses. That's not what I'm saying. Whoever's watching this will understand what I'm saying. But we have these, like, you know, happily ever afters, so we call them, that aren't real. Like, we know that. They're not real. They're fake. They're cartoons. They're an idea. They're a story. And in this book, Minley kind of takes that to the next level and truly believes that the stories that she has been told in her life are real. So I don't want to give anything more away. I'm really looking forward to finish this. And those are our February reads. I guess we can mention one more that we also are not finished with. I'm going to do a whole video on just this alone, so we'll briefly mention it. But right now we are reading Poppy as well, and this is with one of our curriculum choices, which I will be doing a whole video on. But Poppy, I would say I really like Poppy. Do you like Poppy? I didn't expect it to be what it was, but it's a really cute book, and it's about a deer mouse and
and it looks
hold on, it's a deer mouse and a great horned owl.
And it like has other kinds of books to like. This is the third book, so it like has other books, so you know what's happening.
Yeah, before and after and stuff like that. But it's like the little slogan here is, "Can a tiny deer mouse outwit her biggest enemy?" And honestly, it's shocking me in the sense that like it's so engaging. Like I thought it was kind of gonna be boring when we first started it, but it's really kept our attention, and like it's a little brutal in some scenes.
Yeah, it's kind of like Wanda too. Like I really want to read it every second. Like when we're doing, it's like I want to read it before everything else we do in school. Like at this first start, I just want to read it before we do anything else because it's so good.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice because, well, when I say it was brutal, it can give you a gory picture in your head of kind of what happens in some scenes.
But it has pictures too.
It does have pictures, but the pictures are not gory. I think that they get the point across. Let's put it that way. Like this is definitely an animal cycle type of book in the food chain. Like you're getting the full food chain effect here. So if you know what I mean by that, then like here's your warning. Anyways, so I'm going to go into more detail on Poppy, but we're both enjoying it and excited to see. We are almost done. We've got maybe a few chapters left, and I have a feeling she's going to want me to get the others in the series.
Like all of them.
Like all of them. So that is it, my friends. This is our February book. Oh, I had a bonus book that I wanted to discuss.
Where is it?
That we did not discuss in December. So I realized, I had a bonus video that I wanted to discuss that I kind of took like a kind of a hiatus on YouTube, so I didn't get a chance to tell you guys about the book that we read in December, but we read together. She could have done the whole thing on her own, but I wanted to read it too. It was The Christmas Pig by J.K. Rowling. One boy and his toy are about to change everything. And that is literally the perfect line for this book, right? So, do you want to tell them about Christmas Pig?
I can't really remember anything since it's been a while. I mean, it's almost March. It's like the last day.
You don't remember anything about the book?
Not very much. Like,
so the basis of this book was that a boy loses his toy.
That's what I was going to say.
And he is devastated and ends up finding a way to try to go on a mission to find his toy in the land of the lost. So they go through a bunch of, like, it's very action-packed. It's very, like, non-stop. Like, they're constantly going, and it's constantly bringing you through different parts of the book. You meet tons of characters, and the characters are toys. And it's just, I don't know, it kept us laughing, and we related because the dog in the book wasn't the dog's... What was the dog's name?
Toby.
Toby, and we have a dog named Toby. So, yeah, if you're looking for a Christmas read for Christmas, keep this in the back of your head because we really enjoyed it. 5 stars?
I guess.
We actually finished it on Christmas Eve, so it worked out pretty good that we got to finish our Christmas book right before Christmas. Anyways, that is all, my friends. I hope this gives you a good glimpse of our February books and what we've been reading. If this is something that interests you for me to do for each month and show you what books we're reading each month together or separate, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to keep doing these videos for you and have Miss Molly over here join me. Yeah. All right, friends, see you in my next video. Bye.